Hello everyone and welcome. I am Rick Arter, and today I just want to show everyone the model glues that I use on my workbench for the different projects that I do, as far as plastic, styrene, everything, car models, stuff like that. Now, this isn't all the different types of glues that there are, but this is a good amount of them, and I have used some of them a lot and others not that much. And I was just kind of wondering, would you guys be interested in me doing a full review of the model glues you have here and possibly some other brands, as far as strength tests, seam tests, things like that, sandability, just basically a full review on how each of the glues would react and everything, and how well they bond to the product, and basically just how to use them. If you guys would like to see something like that, feel free to leave a comment below the video and give the video a thumbs up rating, good rating, and if I get enough people I will do that. So basically, just going over here, if anybody's unfamiliar, you have just some regular generic super glue here. You got some crazy glue. This is your classic Tester's tube glue, the gel style, and they do make this in a non-toxic, but I tend to just use this when I really have to, but I haven't used this in years, honestly. Then this is one of the most used, most popular glues that I've seen recently, the Tamiya Extra Thin. They also have a regular, I think they have 2 or 3 different versions of this, but this seems to be the most popular and it works quite well. Also, probably my third favorite here, the Plastrux Plastic Weld. They also make another version of this, and actually they might make 3 or 4 different versions, but I've seen at least one more version of this. And then here is probably one of the best glues that I've ever seen, and I haven't used it yet. I just picked it up yesterday, but a good friend, well, not good friend, but a good YouTuber, I should say, Stress Factor 03, if you haven't checked him out, I believe his name's MJ. He's actually the first person I found and the person that really got me back into modeling, and he was always talking about this Ambroid Pro Weld, and I figure if he can use it to do the crazy and amazing scratch build projects he does, then it's definitely good for me. So I'm just giving this a positive rating already, just from what I've seen him use and a lot of other builders. So this is definitely going to be there on the table for the builds and the future video if you guys want to see it. And this is the Tester's window cement. I have not used it on any windows yet, but I have used it on some decals and some gauges and everything, and it does work quite well. Comes out in kind of a yellow creamy looking color, but once it dries it's clear. And with all these glues, you want to make sure you prepare the surface, and I might make another video about that, as far as chrome plated parts, painted parts, the seams you're going to have, sanding, all that kind of stuff. I can cover all that in future videos if everybody wants to see it. But this is basically retaining to glues that you would use for your model projects, whether they be cars, planes, ships, what have you. It all is pretty much relatively the same. Planes are going to be a little bit more harder, and ships as well, because they have holes that you need to get together with very long seams. And I know the Pro Weld and the very thin Tamiya cements can be good for that. There is another product, I do not have it. It comes in a tube, and it's very, very thin, and I've heard that that's very good. So if you guys are interested and I get enough feedback, then I'll go ahead and find a couple other glues to add to the comparison, and we'll do a full-on test with, I might just pick a model and we'll just use that as our test model, or I'll just use a few things of styrene. However the application works best, but let me know what you guys think. Lots more videos to come as always. I appreciate all the positive feedback. You guys take it easy, and I'll chat with you soon.